Hi guys, welcome back. It's Vlogmas day 7. We're doing crafts all December long, so make sure you guys subscribe. Today, Carter and I are doing a Dollar Tree mini tree DIY upcycle type thing. So what we're using is just a tin can. Obviously be careful when you cut your tin can. Ours has like a little lip, so it's not very sharp, but if you use a can, make sure you're very careful because a very well could be very sharp. We are taking this scarf from Dollar Tree and we are going to cut it down to size so we can wrap our can around it. So we're just cutting the fringe off of the bottom, but we're going to hold on to that and not throw it away quite yet. And we're going to line our can up in the center of our scarf so we have room to fold the bottom under and the top inside. So I'm just rolling it right now to see how far I need to cut, where I need to cut our line, and just cutting that off. I'm just using hot glue to add a line to the start of our scarf, and then I'm just pressing our can right on that, tucking in the top and the bottom and just rolling it down. Now if I was doing this by myself, I probably would have lined my lines up a little bit better, but I was kind of rushing through it with Carter, so I didn't line it up. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I just glued it on there and we were good to go. I did get some extra hot glue on the scarf. I thought it would stretch all the way and it didn't, but it wasn't a big deal. Once it dried, I just pulled that hot glue right off. So now I'm just adding glue inside of the can so I can just glue down these pieces inside, and it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. We're just gluing it all down so it stays and doesn't kind of pop back up outside of our can. And here I am pulling that glue off, and Carter is cutting open our bag of rocks. For the bottom of the can, I just cut off most of the excess scarf and then just glued it down as if I was like folding a present. And with this, you just want to make sure that it's sturdy and flat enough that when you set it down, like on a table, that it's not going to like roll over or like flop over any sort of way. So just glue it down as flat as possible. But we're going to put rocks in ours, so it is kind of really stable anyway, and it's heavy enough to hold everything down. So Carter is going to dump the rocks into our can. The rocks come from Dollar Tree, and also this little 18-inch high Christmas tree is also from Dollar Tree, and we are going to use that to put inside our can. Now it comes with these things so you can set the tree up, but we're not going to use those since we're putting them inside of the can. And if my Dollar Tree had floral foam, usually Dollar Trees do, I would have bought that, stuck the floral foam in the can, stuck the tree in the floral foam, and then filled it up with rocks. But because mine was out of floral foam, I just ended up sticking it in the rocks and it was okay. So these trees are a little sad looking, so if you buy the wired garlands that they sell at Dollar Tree, you can wrap them around the tree and it helps kind of fill it out a little bit more. So this tree I actually had from last year, so it already has a lot of those floral or those wired ties already shoved in it, so it doesn't look too terrible, but I wanted to share that tip with you guys. So now you have this cute little tree inside of your plaid scarfed cozy little can, and you just get to decorate it. So we just kind of played around with different things. We used this burlap. It was also from Dollar Tree. It was a little too thick for me, so I cut it down the center to make it thinner and use that as like a garland around our tree. But really, Carter and I just had a lot of fun trying different things for our tree. If I was thinking ahead here, I would have just folded that ribbon in half a bunch of times and then snapped it right down the center so it cut it all at once. But instead, I'm doing it the long way and cutting it all the way down the middle. And it kind of gave it like imperfect vibes, which I was down for. I liked it a lot. So now that it is thinner, I'm just gonna wrap that around our tree. I also ended up using parts of the scarf. I loved the way this turned out so much, so we just used more of that plaid scarf and just tied it to the branches, and it's stretchy, and so when you cut it and stretch it, it makes it longer, so you don't even need to cut really big pieces to get cute little plaid bows all over your little tree. And you have so much scarf to work with. You could really add so many on here. Carter wanted to keep part of the scarf for additional crafting, so we didn't put too many on ours, but I think I might go buy a scarf and actually do this to our real tree because I just love the way it turned out so much. I have these little book garlands. We made those last year. I'll link that for you guys. I tried it on the tree. I didn't really like how it looked, so I ended up taking it off, but I love these on our big tree.
Down the chimney, we may be rushing things, but they can pause again now. For we need a little Christmas, right this very minute. Candles at the window, candles at the spinner. Need a little Christmas, right this very minute.
Carter is learning so many holiday songs for his school performance, so of course we had to practice those while we decorated our tree. So I just took that garland off. It just looked too big on this little tree, but again, I'll link that video for you guys because it does look really cute on our big tree. And we're just tying things to our tree. We took the little strings to the things that were like tassels on the end of the scarf, and I just tied those red yarn pieces all into the tree too, and I just thought it gave such a great kind of pop of red all throughout this cute little tree. I'm just cutting more of the scarf and tying those two pieces around the tree. Again, they stretch really nicely and they make really long little pieces, and they're great to just kind of tie all over. And I think it's so cute how the bottom of the tree with the can and the stand for the tree matches the actual bows that are tied all throughout the tree. I think it looks so cute. Carter is getting a string of lights. I think we got these last year from Dollar Tree. I think this year they might not have these ones because they have the fairy lights, but it's just like a little strand of lights. I end up taking the garland off so I can tuck those lights into the tree a little bit better, and then the leftover lights I kind of stuck in the bottom in the can around the rocks, and oops, that happened. I was doing that.
How did that happen? That's it for this video.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye guys. That's it for this video.
Carter's right. That's it for this video. Here it is all plugged in and lit up. I took more of the little yarn and tied it all throughout the tree. I just think it looks so kind of cute and farmhousey, and plaid is so trendy right now. As always, you can find more from us here. Make sure you guys give it a big like. Subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what's your Christmas decor style. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.